All right, I've got a question for you. What do Lionel trains and the Chinese spy balloon incident that took place earlier this year in 2023 have to do with each other? Well, the answer's coming up right now on Eric's Trains. All right, so by now I'm sure most of you, or I hope most of you, are aware of the Chinese spy balloon incident that took place earlier this year. I think it was in late January of 2023. Now, keep that in mind for a moment, but let's switch gears and talk about Lionel Trains for just a moment. Now, two of the O-gauge operating cars that Lionel has had in their inventory for a long time are the IRBM Intermediate Range Ballistic Missile Launching Car, as well as the Target Launching Car. And the way those two cars worked was that you had the Target car that would sort of launch a balloon into the air, and then you could shoot the balloon with the IRBM Missile Launching Car. And like I said, Lionel's been making both of those for a long time. The IRBM Launching Car first debuted as the 6650 IRBM Launching Car in 1959, and the Target Launching Car debuted as the number 3470 Target Launching Car in 1962. So Lionel had those two cars, and then the Chinese spy balloon incident occurred. And so what the folks at Lionel did is they sort of made a joke on social media where they posted a picture of the two cars and said, hey, we're going to do a balloon launching car and a missile car. But apparently it was just a joke they put on social media. They weren't being serious about it. But the response was so overwhelming, people said, yeah, we want to buy that. And so Lionel ended up making it, and I ordered the set, and it just arrived. So what you're about to see here is a two-car set that's called the Weather Balloon Defense Set, and it consists of modern interpretations of both the IRBM launching car and the Target launching car, and they've been decorated to reflect the Chinese spy balloon incident. So without further ado, let's check them out and have some fun. All right, so let's get the set out of its box, and interestingly, the outer cardboard box is made by the Industrial Container Corp in High Point, North Carolina, rather than a Chinese-made outer box. Maybe that was on purpose. So for today's unboxing from my knife collection, we'll be using this guy. This is the Buck 256 Decatur. Nice little flipper. So this just arrived today, brand new. At least it's brand new to me. Look at that. That is so cool. Weather, in quotes, Balloon Defense 2-pack, model number 2428100. So the 2-pack includes one weather balloon launch car, weather in quotes again, one missile launch car. The balloon launch car features die-cast metal trucks and operating couplers, includes 4 balloons, that's nice, motorized blower lofts balloon into the air, and there's an on-off blower switch. And the missile launch car features die-cast metal sprung trucks and couplers, and a manual launching missile. Now, interestingly, it's made in China, so yeah, I have to wonder what the folks at the factory in China thought about this. Although it doesn't say China anywhere on this, it just says Weather Balloon Defense 2-pack, so maybe they had no clue what this was all about. If I can get it open without damaging the box, there we go. There's 2 cars inside. Okay, there's the missile defense car. Okay, there is the missile car itself. And looks like we've got the missile attached to the backside. Here it is. AIM-9L. I wonder if that's the type of missile that was used to shoot down the balloon. I'll check that out and add it to the bottom of this video if it was AIM-9L. I seem to recall maybe it was an AIM missile, but I'll double check that. It's pretty cool. And there's some text on there. 127 Guidance and Control Section Guided Missile. It says the same thing on the other side. All right. And then here is the missile launch car. Road number 1776. That's cute. Built 2023 by Lionel. So it's been a while since I've used one of these, but I believe the way you launch it is you cock it down like that. That kind of arms the spring mechanism. Pull that back like that. And then put the missile on there. Aim it wherever you want to aim it. And then and there it goes. Pretty neat. All right, let's check out the balloon car. Yep. So there it is. There's the balloon launcher. And I'm guessing these are the balloons back here. Yep. It said there are 4 balloons, and there are. And then here's the car. This goes right here, I believe. Let's see. Okay, there we go. It was a bit of a challenge getting that on. So there's the car. Balloon launcher. Weather Balloons Inc., not affiliated with PRC Balloons International. Warning, stand clear of intake ports. And the same stuff on the other side. Row number 2423. Built 2023 by Lionel. So this one is electrified. You've got the pickup rollers on the underside, which powers the fan, which blows the balloon into the air. Obviously, most people aren't going to have access to helium, so you inflate one of these balloons, put it in the balloon holder, and then when the car is activated, it blows the balloon up in the air, at which point the missile car can attempt to take the balloon out. So there should be a switch on here. Let's see. Is this the switch? Yeah, that's the switch. So that will turn the car on and off, which is convenient. You don't want this thing running all the time. Very cool, very clever. So I'm going to go ahead and inflate one of the balloons, and we'll get both the balloon launcher and the missile launch car on the way out and give them a test run. All right, so here we are. Man, these things just look so awesome. So I did some experimenting on getting the right size of balloon up here. I did a smaller one and a larger one, but this seemed to be the size that worked best. And this is maybe a little larger than a softball, maybe like a honeydew melon size, something like that, a cantaloupe. And put it on there, and we'll switch it on. A hole in one. All right, so let's give this thing a try. I've got the AIM 9L missile armed. We will turn on the balloon. Look at that, it worked the first time. I would call that a resounding success. Let's try it again. And by the way, just a little hint, I cut off the little ring that's usually at the bottom when you tie the knot on the balloon because it was making it a little more lopsided. So I tried to get the knot as close to the balloon as possible and then cut off the excess. USA, USA. All right, now let's try something a little more challenging. I've got the car sort of perpendicular and at an angle. And now I've got to aim the missile. Okay, hopefully that's got it. Man, this thing is great. I'm 3 for 3. All right, now we're going to do the ultimate long range test. And by the way, I thought about putting the balloon on the upper level of track, but the missile just doesn't have the range to get up there. But we'll try this. Well, we glanced the top, but I'm going to call that a hit, so we are 4 for 4. That's a good day on the range. All right, so there you have it. Lionel's new weather balloon 2-car defense set. I'm so glad that Lionel made this thing, and I'm so glad that I got one. If you want to get one for yourself, I believe you can still buy them on the Lionel website. The price is $229.99. Not exactly dirt cheap, but then again, what is these days? Anyway, that's going to do it for now. I'm Eric Siegel. Thanks for watching. Happy holidays, and I'll see you next time. Let's do that again.